Welcome to ETS. I'm Donna Lopez, and this is your channeled message for February 10th through to the 16th. So if you're new to my channel, I open up and I just allow Spirit to bring in whatever it is that they have for that week for everyone. So let's take a look. I'm going to break it down the 10th, 11th, and 12th, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I feel like a lot of you have been trying to untangle something that you've been trying to solve for yourself. It could have to do with finances, how to manage things for yourself. But I just see a lot of like you've really had to work at it to bring in some clarity and some balance. But I see that things are starting to fall away and clear up for many of you. Almost as if like the more I tried to fix it, the worse it got. Okay. But I do feel that it has to do with finances or something to do with material goods. Okay. Something tangible. I also hear exit. So for many of you, I mean, I'm literally seeing an exit sign. So for many of you, it's time to leave. Okay. So if you, and I get that they're saying that you've been pondering this already. So this isn't news. But it's the ready, set, go, because I feel like as you let go, you're going to be actually working more in alignment with your heart's desire, with what it is that you've been waiting to do. Like I've been waiting to do this anyway, because it's what I really love. I also am seeing that some of you are also, again, they're dealing with finances. Again, they're saying that it's like you have a sum of money, but you're really pondering like, do I hold on to it or do I do something with it? I want to say for a lot of you, all right, and they're also saying because it's not just about me, all right, and meaning you. So they're saying though, what they're showing me though is that if you have to struggle that much to decide, then you're not ready to decide, because when you're ready, it just flows and it's easy. All right. I also see that a lot of you are getting your own heart straight. I mean, your own emotional self straight. It's almost as if, because I'm seeing just a half a heart, but what I'm seeing is that you've been working on getting your own emotional self straight. You know, before we can be in partnership with anyone, it does. And really, if we all waited until we could be in partnership with anyone until we got our own self-love straight, none of us would be doing anything. But for many of you, it has been, what will happen is that you'll have a clearer, firmer knowledge of yourself and what you need, so that you'll do less projecting and telling someone else that they need to provide something for you, or they're not providing something, or, and I want to say this with love, but on the attack. But when you have yourself really where, okay, I know what my needs are and I take care of my needs, and I express that freely, that these are my needs, may not be yours, but they're mine, things move a lot smoother, because I see things really just boom, 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 really working out. But it's all the time and the care that you've given to really getting straight with yourself. What do I need? What, let me give me some self-love. And it's really good. I mean, a lot of you have grown a lot. I'm hearing like graduation. Here's your diploma. You know, you did it. Because for a lot of you, you were consciously working on this for yourself. All right. Let's look at the 13th, 14th, which is the weekend. Happy Valentine's to all of you as well. And let's see. All right. Okay, they're singing an Elton John song, and it's or no, it's not. I believe it's David Bowie. It's Ground Control, and it's as though I see the space, the helmet of the spacesuit coming off, and you being in this new environment, and like it's time to really receive and really connect with things that are around me. For a lot of you, okay, like we know, many of us have been in this self-imposed shutdown You know, while many, you know, there's certain things that we did for the shutdown, but for a lot of people, they went into a literal self-imposed shutdown, and they actually shut down even more. I just feel that a lot of this, what I'm seeing for many of you, was clarity. Like you needed clarity for yourself, so you needed to stay not so much in your own bubble, but you needed to make sure that what you were receiving and what you were connecting with was for you and from you, and not really exposing yourself to external noise. All right. So for a lot of you, I see you kind of opening up and being ready to really participate, ready to, because you're still clear and connected with your own energy, and but you feel as though now's the time for me to step out, step forward, and communicate more clearly. I see a lot of changes for many of you too, a lot of moving things around, offices moving, even if you're moving an office within your home. I just see a lot of movement and change, but in a good way. It's more like reorganizing for the most part. I also see for some of you, it's like January, and I see it checked off, like that was something that you had set to do for January or by the end of January, which, yes, it is February, but you know, you've checked that off. I also feel that there's been a healing, like intellectually as well, that you have a clear kind of, let's say you're seeing and feeling things clearer. You know, it's interesting, while we're in a self-imposed kind of bubble of our own kind of energy, we also get in tune with our own blocks. And so what I also am seeing is that as a result of opening up now, again, it's like you're flowing much cleaner, much clearer, less judgment, more mutual respect, and you're coming from a cleaner, clearer space. Yeah, I'm hearing heart knowledge. There's just a lot of heart knowledge that, you know, you're really listening to your heart and your heart's resonance, and you're feeling into what feels right for you. You know, when you build up your energy field, it is like a pull, and you can just feel exactly where it's like a honing device where you need to be. And that's what a lot of you are getting. I also hear for the 14th, a lot of you, I hear back to school. So for many of you, it will be back to school, or you're thinking of going back to school. I feel like a lot of you are really ready to go back to school as well. Like I'm ready to step back into the arena. All right, let's look at the 15th and 16th. Okay, for a lot of you, I'm getting all kinds of clicks in my room here. So Spirit's really stepping in. It's almost as if I feel like you want to make some new steps, but what I'm seeing is like you can't get out of your own way. Every time you try to step forward, you just tangle up and fall over. Like there's a lack of coordination. They're saying that what's going on is that you have entanglements with how, with certain ideas. You put yourself in certain boxes, like, well, if I do that, it's got to do this, and if I do this, it's got to look like this, sound like this, etc. Or this person, I have to connect with that person. They're saying, get out of your own way. You're not able to move forward because you have too many requirements. And the requirements, even though you feel as though, well, I have high standards, they're saying that it's actually blocking you from really receiving the highest standards that really want to move forward for you and on your behalf. And I'm hearing be friendlier. Also be friendlier to yourself, but also be friendlier to others. You know, if we come in with a big list of requirements, those are only your requirements, and they will, those requirements will never be met. It's not that they won't be met, but it's that they're limiting. They don't include all of you and all of the experiences and all the dynamics that want to come forward to actually work and move you forward in a cleaner, clearer way. They're saying tunnel vision. So a lot of you have gotten tunnel vision, like you're so focused that you've actually made it like a needle point, and it's got to be just like this. And, you know, what it'll do is keep you paralyzed. You won't be able to move forward. All right. So they're just saying, get out of your own way, get rid of your list of requirements. Spirit knows you. You do need to know your heart. You do need to know what it is you would like to experience. But it's the details. Let Spirit take care of the details, and the details are where you're getting all tangled up. All right, so let's look at the 10th through to the 16th. straight through. Well, it's interesting because a green line just went straight through it. You know, it's like love, just love straight through there. Just, and the week's gonna go by quick, but it's also going to be in such a smooth kind of balanced way. Um, I also, though, like I'm seeing a door closing, you're closing a door on something, and I feel okay with it. For some of you, this could be a business. Now, I know many people in business have been through all kinds of ups and downs and held on for as long as they could, but it's okay to say, okay, I'm done. It's okay to shut the door. It's okay to leave whatever was behind. And this won't be for everyone, but for others, it will be, you know, you're exiting and you are shutting a door. But I feel like it's closure. So it feels very good, very gentle, very easy, like job well done. Like taking bread out of the oven. It's done. It's done. All right. I'm also seeing that I feel like you're trying to work on something, getting a lot of people together, getting some friends together, creating something. But I also feel as though that you're trying to come to some sort of a conclusion. So, you know, it's as if you were trying to get a group of people together to become not so much like-minded, but like-minded towards a specific goal. How that goal is met may be different, but getting everybody on the same page. I don't feel it's like it's not going to be as easy as you think or as you would like it to be. Let's put it that way. It won't be as easy as you would like it to be, but you're already getting a hit that because let's say there's a lot of chiefs, a lot of people that want to be the boss rather than just cooperative, okay, or part of a co-op. And but there are plenty that do want to just be part of the co-op, that want to be led. All right. So if you can just get those three chiefs together, those three bosses, those three people that want to be the leader, things will smooth out much easier. Matter of fact, just deal with those three alphas and just say, what is it that you three can come to a conclusion on? What is it? And just leave them to figure that out, and then they'll bring it to you. Then you'll be able to organize an event or whatever it is that you're creating. All right, let's see what else. I just, all right, I hear smile though your heart is breaking. So for some of you, there's grief and there's loss. And I do feel that a lot of you have lost, maybe some of you even parents, but they're wanting you to smile even though your heart is breaking, because you do have another day of earth life, and you do have a chance to walk the path that somebody else isn't able to walk any longer. So it's not like pretending that you feel good when you don't feel good, but you are still here, living, breathing, with talents and abilities yet to be discovered. So give yourself a chin up, give yourself the love and the support that you need. And sometimes just a smile, energetically even, you know, our biology changes when we smile. It's like it actually does create some sort of a change in our body, just the way it is when we receive a smile from someone else. It'll brighten you right up and wake you up out of the kind of hypnagogic kind of state that we get in. I always feel like it's a blessing, like, oh, how nice, you know, my husband's a big smiler, you know, and I always have appreciated that, you know. But when I get a smile from a stranger, you know, it does feel good. Now, we smile with our eyes right now, right, when we're wearing a mask, but yeah, you are being loved and you are getting support. I'm also hearing something about Aunt Judy. So there's somebody that has an Aunt Judy that transitioned on the other side of life. So they're coming in and stepping up in front of you. You will be connecting with that person more, because I see them right here in front of you. So just know that when you're feeling it, and I feel like you're going to connect mentally, okay, there's going to be, you know, a lot of exchange of ideas. This is very often when people transition, they do want to help us with certain things and help us bring in some new ideas and solutions and things that we've wanted to do. So I do hear this Aunt Judy stepping forward. All right, let's see. For many of you, you're going to see a lot of wishes fulfilled, a lot of desires, a lot of things that you have been wanting to. For a lot of you, some of these things only have to do with basic comfort. So it's not like you've been asking for huge things as much as just things that give you comfort. And I see a lot of that coming in for many of you. All right. You're starting to move into the next day already, into the next week. All right. With that, and let's just pull a card. I already shuffled them. All right. So let's just pull one here. Inner journey. I let go of the fears and stress of the outer world and align myself with my inner being. In my center, I have access to God and discover what is true for me. It is necessary to journey to the inner self to access its true power and greatness. This power is always there to help me to go through life with serenity and joy. So there we go. Beautiful. All right. Namaste. Take it easy.